Paper 11. The Hobart Law of Macroengineering. Dynamic Macroatomic Geometry and Field-Governed Networks at Stellar Scales. Credits. Credits and Foundational Intellectual Lineage. David Joshua Hobart, Honest Gas, Role. Primary author, synthesizer, and formulator of the Hobart Law of Macroengineering. Applied work. Mandated the complete elimination of physical plumbing, material conduits, and rigid framing at cosmic scales. Engineered the macroatomic metric using non-contact field geometry, designed open-space particle, radiation distribution channels, and formulated self-healing autonomous replication loops. Freeman Dyson. Foundational work. Concept of megascale orbital architecture, Dyson shells, swarms. Application. Re-evaluated and structurally corrected. Demonstrates that rigid Dyson shells inevitably fail under gravitational gradient shear and thermal expansion, replacing solid megastructures with dynamic, field-governed macroatomic networks. Roy Kerr and Albert Einstein. Foundational work, general relativity, gravitational tidal forces, and relativistic frame dragging, Kerr metric. Application. Applied to prove that solid alloys and physical fasteners undergo unavoidable lattice destruction when spanning differential spacetime dragging zones near massive rotating bodies. John von Neumann. Foundational work, theory of self-replicating automata and kinematic machine systems. Application. Scaled into the Universal Autonomous Unit, providing every node with ambient plasma harvesting, atomic refining, and real-time fabrication capabilities to ensure indefinite network regeneration. Unique concepts, breakthroughs, and paradox solutions. The macroengineering tensile strength paradox solution solves the physical impossibility of megastructure material strength by replacing solid framing with field-governed spatial nodes that absorb gravitational waves and tidal distortion through dynamic elasticity. Elimination of physical plumbing and thermal bottlenecks. Resolves closed conduit thermal explosion and pressure limits by routing matter and energy across open vacuum via focused particle streams, coherent radiation vectors, and magnetic containment corridors. The macroatomic metric introduces a non-contact structural paradigm where discrete universal units interact via tuned electromagnetic, gravitational, and particle fields, behaving as a fluid, self-balancing atomic lattice at stellar scales. Indefinite self-healing network dynamics solves cosmic attrition, meteorites, radiation decay, by enabling neighboring nodes to adjust local field geometry during a unit failure while simultaneously printing replacement units from harvested space plasma. Decentralized spatial equilibrium replaces rigid, static framing with an active force field matrix that dynamically recalibrates node spacing in response to stellar flares, planetary shifts, and orbital torque.